Alright guys, welcome back to Wu Chang Fallen Feather. So I'm bringing you another farming spot. It's in the Avian Marsh here. As you guys can see, I got 418,000 Mercury from this spot. So this spot is super simple. Like, I'm going to run you through real quick just how long it takes. It takes like maybe 45 to a minute just from the transition from having to use your shrine to sleep. But yeah, it's just very simple. I'll just walk you through it. First, you come to this guy. Depending on how strong you are, typically two-shot these guys. This guy sometimes moves, so he'll be over in the corner. But really, just coming across, get these guys. They drop about 390 a piece, and then this is probably the only one that's going to slow you down right here is those guys. If you can't get that transition, and how many items drop, this guy's the one that gives you the good stuff. So typically, you just get a full combo off. Boom, boom. The heavy attack, and he's dead. And he'll drop the good stuff. He'll drop the I think it's fully crystallized Mercury blood or whatever they're called. And those are worth like 2,000. The regular guys will drop the glowing, which is worth about 800. And then you come back and you reset. That took a minute at the most. So I did this last night for roughly like, I want to say like an hour and a half, all on and off. But it's just pretty simple. I'll kind of run through the numbers as I'm running through this in post. Of just an average of maybe 10 runs. I'll give you guys, because the Mercury per hour was crazy compared to what the other one was that I found earlier. Every time I go across a shrine, I kind of have an idea of like, oh, can I farm here? Because now I gotta go fight the bride. And she cooked me when I first ran into her. So I was like, maybe I should farm a little bit so I don't get completely smoked by her. But yeah, easy, just like that, right? Easy. So let me kind of run through the numbers. Okay, so I wrote them all down. Got them on my spreadsheet as I was running through them. So I kind of ran this for a long time before I just took down the numbers and I took the averages. So I mean, about per run you get like 4,160 Mercury per run. So that's just from the kills, right? And then on an average of about 10 runs, we'll just say the average of what I got from 10 runs. It took me really 8.5 minutes, but we'll round it up to like 10, just give and take depending upon how many items drop. Because I had been running it for a while by then, so I was like more efficient at it, just kind of locked in for straight and just boom, boom, boom. But if you're first running it, it may take you a little bit longer just to kind of get used to it. Maybe if you're scared of that last mob or not. So we'll just round it up to a minute. So you'll get 10 runs in 10 minutes, right? Bare minimum. You can probably get more. You could probably almost get 11, maybe 12 runs in 10 minutes, because it took me about 8.5 minutes to do 10 runs. But that was me just staying locked in, kind of watching YouTube on the side, and then I kind of slowed down a little bit as I went on. But yeah, so per run you get 4,160, and then per 10 runs the items I got. So I got 8 of the budding Mercury, which are worth about 200, so about 1,600 worth of that from that item. I got 6 of the glowing ones, which are worth 800, which is about 4,800. And then I got 3 of the crystallized ones, which are worth 2,000, which is about 6,000. So overall, from the item drops, it was like 12,400 total. That's give and take. That's just an average. You may not get that. You may get more than that. It's just somewhere in that average from 10 runs that I got, right? All right, so after running 10 runs, it took maybe 8.5 minutes, 10 minutes. We'll just say it's 10. So from 10 runs, you get 37,440 Mercury from it, right? So in 10 minutes, it's roughly 37,440 Mercury. So if you add them, if you add the item, it's roughly, if you add the items to it after 10 runs, you get maybe about 50,000 per 10 runs. 50,000 Mercury per 10 run, which is pretty good compared to the other one that I did where I only got 80,000. This one's like roughly 4 or 5 times more than that. Just because of the items that drop, they definitely carry a lot more than the other place. So you take it on average, you get 10 runs in per 10 minutes. You take it on the hour, so you get 60 runs per hour, which will kind of bring you up to just shy of 300,000 Mercury an hour. If you're literally locked in, just doing it straight up for the 10 minutes run after run for an hour. So I mean, I got 427,000. I farmed maybe, I want to say like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. The first hour I was like locked in doing it because I wanted to test, and then the second hour I was kind of talking to my girlfriend, watching YouTube videos, so doing it casually, not as fast. But that's about 2 hours of farming, 427,000. I still do have some items here. So just to show you what does drop, I kind of kept one of each. So you get the crystallized red Mercury, which is worth 2,000, right? Then you get the glowing red Mercury, which is worth about 800. Then you get the budding Mercury, which is 200. And then I think the little spinny guys, they will drop these, the red mercury sprouts, so the 100. So you do get some of the, now this is a good one. That guy actually has a pretty high, like the big clam, he has a pretty high chance of dropping this. Like I've got this quite frequently, so it adds a big chunk. And then the 2 guys at the beginning, they have a high chance of dropping that. So this is a pretty good run. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. It's roughly 300,000 mercury an hour, so if you're stuck somewhere and you need a farming spot, this one's just a good idle one for you to level up a little bit, get that edge, because I'm gonna have to go back and fight the bride now. So first time I fought her, she cooked me, so that episode should be coming up. But let me know what you guys think. This farming spot was pretty sweet. I thought it was a good idea. I'm sure there's tons of people that have already made videos about it, but I was just kind of playing casually. I saw it and I was like, oh, this will be another farming spot. I kind of look at that in games when I know, I'm like, okay, there's a shrine, there's got to be a way for me to farm instead of running through the whole map. So, but okay. All right, I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.